Okay, just got done putting a couple layers of paint of that case color on there. And you can see my machine has got the lifting hook on there. And so that's why I've removed that center rib, is because, like I was saying, this primarily for me is going to be like a knuckle boom crane more than anything else. I am going to dig with it a little bit. There's a handful of things that I want to do around here, but nothing much. But I cut out that center rib so that when you put a chain in here, that the chain lies nice and smooth in there. With that center rib in there is always trying to flop to one side or the other, um, and it was just a pain in the ass. So you can kind of see here it doesn't completely match the rest of the machine, but over time I'm gonna end up painting everything else and get new stickers for it and all that kind of stuff too. And because I prefer that case color over the John Deere color anyways. And for me, I'd be happy to paint the machine. That doesn't bother me at all. Some people wouldn't see the value in that, but I do. But you can see here that everything's still pretty sharp on it and everything, as far as like all the edges and all that kind of stuff. Before I start digging with it this summer, I am going to put a bunch of hard facing on here and on the outside and all that kind of stuff too, just mainly because I can, but also to try and preserve the bucket in this condition as best as I can as well too. You can see that there's a couple like weld repairs. I don't know if that one is actually a weld repair or not. It's just, and I don't care for that matter either, but you can see in the corner here that something was going on there and something was going on there, which is really kind of weird because be a bit hard to see. Maybe I can catch the light just so you can kind of see the actual like marks in there from where that plate was originally like flame cut. But yeah, so it's weird that it's got a couple repairs on it, and you can kind of see the remnants. There's a big old pile of weld all around here. I'm assuming that they cracked the bucket, which makes me wonder what the hell they were doing with it, because the rest of it is really in pretty good shape. All the edges are pretty sharp and everything. It is used, of course, but I mean, the machine's got 9,800 hours on it, and if this was in a rock quarry, which thankfully it wasn't, this bucket would probably be wore slam out, but thankfully this one's in really good shape. But you can see in the center kind of all the pitting, because that's the lowest spot of the bucket, and it'll collect water there, so that's kind of half my reason for wanting to paint it. I do try to do my best to keep the bucket all the way curled out so that it won't collect any water to begin with. But yeah, there's that. I'll let it cure for a couple days, a week, whatever, and see if we can get a video of it outside and in the sun and see how it looks then. Painted the teeth too, just because I can. So, here she is.